Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Chase. Welcome back to a brand new video. This is like my 30th time trying to make this video, I swear. I just always get something in between that messes it up. I can't do it. I can't. But here we are. Hopefully this is the final take. We got this, all right? So, about a week ago, I made a video ranking all the attackers in Rainbow Six Siege as a buyer's guide for those this season who are getting into the game or just getting back into the game, and they need to know operators that are good. And a lot of people said, Chase, defenders. And I was already going to do the defenders, but I couldn't get around to it because of classes, and I apologize. But here we are today. Here we are today, folks. Finally, we are going to be ranking all defenders in Rainbow Six Siege, Operation Shadow Legacy. There were so many changes this season. We're going to see some people fall. We're going to see some people go up. And it's really just because of sites being changed. But, yeah, let's go ahead, jump right into this. So, Tachanka, obviously, D tier. I can already see the people coming. Chase, why would you put Tachanka D tier? He is the Lord. He's the Lord, Chase. What the hell, man? It's not funny. I'm sorry. The Tachanka meme just isn't funny anymore. Okay. With Tachanka out of the way, let's go ahead. We're throwing Warden in C tier, folks. Warden is better this season? Yes. The 1.5x is something I've been, begging for. An alternative between the regular sites and then also the ACOG. And guess who gets it? Warden on the MPX. And that's great. I've been begging for the MPX to also get a different site. And now that we got that, it feels great. I love it. Okay. All that out of the way. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. Frost. She just doesn't have a lot going for her. The Frost traps do get me all the time, I will admit. But you're really taking a gamble. There's no real reason to pick her when you can pick other people, especially other trap operators like Legion, Capcan, etc., that are better. And yeah, that's really my explanation for Frost being C tier. Alibi. I'm gonna piss everyone off with that one. I can see the pitchforks and the hate comments coming. I don't think Alibi's that good. The utility that she does bring to the team, you can basically just get if you bring a Maestro, which is a much better pick. Then, her gun is really, really good. I love the MX4 Storm. Put it on someone else, please, or make Alibi better. I just want to see that. Her gadget, though, is absolutely atrocious. It's useless. I see people all the time saying, Chase, just put them in windows and it will work. If I see an Alibi in a window, I'm just not going to go through that window. You know what I mean? So, her gadget is useless right now. I feel like they should rework it in a sense and just add it to where the hologram mimics whatever Alibi is doing at the current moment. So if she's crouching, it will crouch. If she is leaning right, it will lean right. If she's leaning left, it will lean left. If she's laying down, it will lay down. If that makes sense. I think that would be a great buff to it, great rework in a sense, and I think everyone would universally love that. So next operator, Oryx. I love my boy. I really do. He's my dog, for real. I'm not even going to lie. But he's terrible. He's atrocious. His gadget is literally running through walls. That's it. His MP5 is terrible. His PAS 12 is terrible. Just nothing in his kit works. It's bad. His gadget is the best thing about him, and his gadget sucks. So I wish he was better. I do, because he's so fun to play. I think if this was a ranking all operators on based on how fun they are list, I think we can all agree Oryx is the top of the list. But he's not good. All right, we're going to be moving into B tier. And I hate to say this, I can't believe that I'm actually giving Caveira credit for once. But I have to acknowledge Caveira is good in lower ranks. And she can help carry a lot of people to gold rank, I guess. But once you get past gold or you're deep into gold, you're going to start to run into issues with Caveira not working. And it's because you're going to be playing coordinated teams. That's our counter. You can drone out a Caveira. You cannot drone out a Vigil. That's why I always say that Vigil is a better pick, especially because Vigil also has better guns, and we'll get into that later. But Caveira right now, she brings nothing to the team, but as a roamer, she's all right, especially in lower ranks. She can dominate lower ranks. That's why she's always been in lower ranks. No one wants to play against her. But once you get into high ranks, once you have your own team that you're playing with, she really becomes a non-factor. All right. The next operator going into lower B tier is Clash. I've seen some people do some crazy stuff with Clash, and I've seen some people do absolutely nothing with Clash and play her absolutely atrociously. I apologize. I have to check my phone. Okay, we are good to go. But Clash just really doesn't work for me. I've never liked the fact that we have a shield operator on defense. I don't think that makes much sense, even though shields are used to defend. In a counter-terrorist situation, shields are more used on the offensive side. That's why you see Blitz, Monty, and Fuse all having access to shields. But yeah, that's really it. People can either play Clash like she's an S tier operator. People can play her like she's a D tier operator. Me, I don't play her because I don't like her. There you go. Simple as that. So yeah, Clash B tier. All right, I'm gonna say it, boys. Doc is B tier. Doc lost the ACOG, and that's really the only reason why people played him. That's my explanation. I think that is a very thorough explanation. I definitely think Rook is the better pick now. I'm not going to lie. The gadget on Doc, still undefeated. Not going to lie. It's still amazing. But there's no reason to run Doc without the ACOG at all. Because if you can't get headshots with the MP5, as we've seen on Orcs, it sucks. It's terrible. All right, next operator, Goyo. Goyo is so good, and I wish teams favored him. I want to put him in B+ so bad, but I know that you guys would go batshit insane if I did. So Goyo is going to be sitting in B tier. He's by far the best operator in B tier. He just wastes so much time. Those Vulcan shields are so good at wasting time. It's good for plant denial. Once the Tachanka rework comes out, the meta might be Smoke, Goyo, and Tachanka, and literally just not letting people in the site. That would be so broken. Like, that's going to be so ridiculous to see. But, yeah, Goyo, really, really good. The Vector's great. Nitro Cell's great. Impacts are great. The TCSG is great. And then his shields are pretty good. They're kind of just a weaker version of what Smoke is right now. But I think that will do it for lower B tier. Let's go ahead and move into upper B tier. I'm just going to throw them in there and really just explain real quickly because upper B tier, I think, explains themselves. Rook, I just said he was a better version of Doc right now. Rook has the ACOG. ACOG? 2x, I should say. The armor's good, but like I said, MP5, 2x. Is there anything to hate there? Okay, next operator going into B+ tier is going to be Capcan. I love Capcan this season. I've been playing him tons. He's really, really good, and I think a lot of people should be picking him up. He definitely makes an impact when they walk through the traps, and even then, like, he delays that time. He gives positions away when the traps go off or when someone has to shoot a trap, so it really, really helps the team. I love the SMG that he possesses. I think it's one of the better guns in the game that a lot of people just don't recognize. And, yeah, I really am enjoying Capcan this season. Just out of nowhere, his pick rate just skyrocketed last season. No one really expected it. But I myself was part of that. I've been playing Capcan a whole lot more for no reason. He has impacts. He has a Nitro Cell. He can be a really good roamer if you want him to be. All right. Next operator going to B+ tier. I cannot believe I'm giving Ella this much credit, but Ella is a B+ tier operator this season. She's playing really, really well. If they really just alter her recoil a little bit, or if you learn how to control that random ass recoil, god damn is she good. It's ridiculous. So Ella's probably the weaker one of B+ tier. She definitely could be sitting in B right now, but I decided to put her in B+ because I am low-key a fan of Ella and seeing Ella be played. All right, the next operator going into B+ is going to be Pulse. Pulse is actually, I don't know how to explain it. I think Pulse is really, really good, but there are some sites that there's just no reason to pick Pulse whatsoever. If you're picking a Pulse, you look like a clown. So that's really the only reason he's in B+. Pulse on some sites is by far the best operator to pick because, you can sit under, throw the Nitro Cell at the ceiling, and Pulse trick. But other sites, there's just no reason to have him. And if I'm going to have an operator in A or S tier, it's going to be someone I want almost every single round. So that's why he is in B+. And I think that will round out our B. No, wait, never mind, sorry. Castle is B+ tier. If you know the game, if you know how to play the game, if you know the Castle strategies, we can all agree Castle is very, very good. I already see the comments coming from people who don't know how to use Castle saying, wow, this guy really put the Castle above Doc. What the hell? What the hell is this guy thinking? And it's just the truth. If you know how to use Castle, he works. I see so many strategies come out with Castle. So many Pro League strategies revolve around Castle. and he is a great anchor. All right, A tier. We're going to have a lot, so once again, I'm just going to throw them in there. We're going to have Bandit. We are going to have Legion. We are going to have Mira. We are going to have Mozzie. We are going to have Vigil. And I believe that will be it. I believe. Yeah, that's going to be it for now. But let me go through and explain these. Bandit, I just believe that Kaid and Mute are better picks this season, so he's sitting in A tier. You really can't Bandit trick if you want to roam with him, and to make Bandit really effective, you got to roam with him. So you really got to pick your poison. And then also, Legion, just a great trap operator. He got the 1.5x on the T5. That's scary. That's scary as hell. It's really, really good. Mira dropped a tier for me because of Sam Fisher being added into the game. He's basically a hard counter to Mira. Mozzie is actually really, really good this season. The P10 Roni got the 1.5x, and it feels tremendously good. And then Vigil, I've already been talking about. He's by far the best roamer in the game right now. All right, let's go ahead and finish out the final tier. These are operators that really you just can't go wrong with if you buy them. And this tier is going to be packed full of operators, and that's genuinely how good the defensive side is right now. No one on the defensive side is really bad besides Tachanka, but there are some titans on the defensive side. Echo, he can end the round with one click. There's a reason why he's banned all the time. He's actually banned in Pro League right now because there's a glitch where he can make the yokai drones invulnerable. It's really annoying, and I hate playing against it. Jaeger, do I have to talk about it? Jaeger's inevitable. They'll never be able to nerf Jaeger. Kaid, just a better version of Bandit. Maestro, the bulletproof cams are the best part about him by far. Then you also have an LMG thrown in the mix. Then you have the Bailiff. Then you have Impact. What do I really got to explain it? He just has so much utility in his kit that it is not even funny. Melusi, I put S tier. She definitely could make an argument for A tier, but mostly all maps have 3 staircases going around them to get around the map, okay? Melusi also has 3 Banshees. So you know what that means? What am I saying? What am I saying, dude? Melusi can make those stairs a death trap. A literal death trap. And it's so annoying to play against. Then she also has the MP5, the T5, and a Nitro Cell. As a roamer, as a 3-speed roamer, she has the I can't talk. What the hell is going on? The T5 and a Nitro Cell. Dude. What? How is this not being talked about? Mute has so much utility, just like Maestro. Smoke has so much utility, and he has the smoke grenades that are basically what I said were a better version of Goyo. Valk, Intel, she facilitates a ton of runouts. And then Wamai, had to put my dog Wamai in S tier. He's just so damn good. He's basically a second Jaeger. I'm going to put him and Jaeger right next to each other. If you run these two together, you won't lose. I've been telling people this for 2 seasons now. We're finally starting to see it happen. And it is so damn broken. But this is my Defenders tier list for Operation Shadow Legacy. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Who are you running for Operation Shadow Legacy as your main on defense? And I will see you guys later. Peace.